Hey guys, it's Charisma. I'm back again, and today we are talking Lemonade, y'all. The album, the visual album, all of it. We have to talk about this because my edges, they're practically gone. I mean, they are gone. Okay, anyway, so I've been looking at different videos on this, on the reviews of the album and whatnot, and I decided to just put my own little spin on it since I am a Beehive member. I don't even know what to say. I'm so proud of Beyonce for doing this. She is definitely catapulting herself to icon status, and I'm dead serious about that. She just reminded me of Prince with this album and the visual. She's outside of the box. She does what she wants to do, and that's exactly what Prince has done since he's been out. He's always done what he wanted to do, regardless of what anybody said. And Beyonce is following his footsteps, and I love it. And the cooler thing about it is that she's a woman doing it, and that makes it even better. So, that being said, let's get into it. So, I have titles, so of course I got the visual album and I got the physical, but not like you can hold it, but you guys know what the hell I mean. I don't know when it's going to be on iTunes. I don't really care. I've been a Tidal subscriber for a year and a half, and I'm extremely happy with Tidal. A lot of people are upset that she didn't go ahead and put it on iTunes, but she can do what she wants. So she wants to put it on Tidal, that's her business. Drake is doing the same thing with views. When it drops, it's going directly on Apple Music. I'm not upset about that. Whenever he decides to throw it on Tidal, I'll have it. But you guys have to respect artists and what they do. And, you know, that's what she wanted to do. She wanted to put it on Tidal. Calm down. Anyway, first song we're going to get into is Pray You Catch Me. Oh, my God. Before I even get into the song, let's just say that what I got from the album and the visual was that the album is for women, first of all, particularly black women. It's about the ups and downs of relationships. It's about forgiveness and redemption. And a lot of people didn't get that. I've heard people say, oh, she talked too much. It was too many quotes, too many sayings, too many. Well, if you really listened and watched, you would have understood it. I understood the whole thing. I wasn't confused about anything that she did within the video. But yeah, it's mainly for women. And I hear a lot of negative comments coming from, of course, men. Being the feminist that I am, you guys already know I was going to catch that as soon as I start reading reviews. I mean, men just don't get it, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not saying all men. Some men, they got it, but majority from what I've been reading, they don't get it. They're lost. A lot of people was reading into, oh, this is about her and Jay-Z. The whole album is not about Beyonce and Jay-Z. Again, people don't have any depth when it comes to listening to albums. The album is about her and Jay, her mother and her father, and just how she's dealt with things. The whole album is not about Jay-Z. But as a woman, she's been cheated on by her husband, and men cheat. So I wasn't surprised. Beyonce is human, so is her husband. Shit happens. So once again, don't read into this is about Jay-Z and Beyonce. It's not. The whole album is not based on them. But like I said, the whole album is about forgiveness and redemption. And making lemonade out of lemons. Duh. I just love it. My favorite song right now is Don't Hurt Yourself featuring Jack White from the White Stripes. If you guys don't know who that is, he was in a group called the White Stripes with his sister. They were really big back in the early, I think, 2000s it was. The fact that he was even on this album and wrote with Beyonce is amazeballs. And I love the track. I also like Daddy Lessons. She gave us a little bit of the country twang in that one. And it was cute because it was saying that her dad pretty much taught her, you know, how to look for the right kind of man, I suppose. Now, we know Daddy Knows ain't been the right kind of man for years. We know what he did to Mama Tina. We know this. But that doesn't mean Beyonce hates her father. I think she just hates what he did to her mom. But if it wasn't for Mr. Knowles, you guys know it wouldn't be a Destiny's Child. There wouldn't be a Beyonce. So we got to give props where props is due. I love the Daddy Lesson song. I love the Freedom song featuring Kendrick Lamar. And I loved on the visual how she had Trayvon Martin's mom, Mike Brown's mother, and a host of other mothers who have lost their sons to senseless violence. It just brought me to tears that she even had those strong black women in that video, holding up the picture of their slain children that they lost because of senseless, ignorant, racist violence. So of course the Freedom song just went into that, and I absolutely loved it. Sandcastles with the foreword by James Blake before it. James Blake is a really famous producer, writer, and once again I love that he wrote on this with Beyonce. Sandcastles is more so about, I would say, divorce. Not so much divorce, but you know, her leaving and I guess contemplating going back, and you know, the ups and downs of it. And God, it was so, this whole album is just deep. Like, I'm just here for this bitch. Like, the whole album is so deep. Sorry is a beautiful song. The Hold Up, I love it. Hold up, they don't love you like I love you. Yes, I'm loving it. She's basically talking about homewreckers. Point we got to talk about. So Rachel Roy got her dumbass on Instagram today and posted, I guess, a whole little spiel about, well, you know, I got good hair and, you know, this, that. And I'm like, why would she put herself out there like that? Beyonce didn't name no names in that song, but she out there now, and the Beehive has dragged her into oblivion, and I have no words for that. I've been reading around the internet that, oh, you know, the Beehive attacked that woman's daughter because she blocked her Instagram after the Beehive pretty much killed her, and they went after her daughter. I do not condone the Beehive going after her daughter, but the Beehive really doesn't care when it comes to Beyonce. But my thing is, why would you put yourself out there like that? Now we know it was you that Solange was beating up Jay-Z in the elevator about. I mean, I knew about that last year. I had heard some rumblings that it was about Rachel Roy, but Rachel Roy has a history of being a homewrecker. She got pregnant by Dame Dash while he was with Aaliyah. The next day after the Met Gala, Beyonce was seen wearing an Aaliyah shirt, shade like a mug. So, I mean, you know, they dragged her. Okay, back to the review. But yeah, that song was pretty much, I guess, about why Solange beat his ass in the elevator, I guess. You know, like I said, they're human. He's a man. And just because Beyonce to us is just like, oh, you know, everything, she's not above being cheated on, obviously, which is disgusting, you know. And I like how in some of the songs she was letting him know, you know, like, I will leave and be strong without you. Me and my daughter will be okay, you know. And I love how she was struggling and fighting with it, you know, as far as the redemption part goes. I love how she was fighting and, you know, caught up like, oh my God, what should I do? What should I do? I mean, it's just like what us women go through every day. I love it. Of course, we have 6 Inch featuring The Weeknd. Love that song. Now, I don't know if she's talking about prostitution or what, or strippers. But whatever it was, more power to all of you women. I don't shame any woman for how she gets her money. That's her business. And if strippers want to get their asses up there in 6 Inch heels and twirl it around for some dough to feed their children, there's nothing wrong with that, or put themselves through school. People have to realize you have to stop judging others like that. You don't know what people go through in their own personal lives. So I love the 6 Inch song as well. I just love that she constantly is uplifting women. I just love that. I always been a Beyonce fan, but it's not so much until the last album, the self-titled Beyonce album came out, because I liked how she finally decided, you know what, I'm a grown woman, I'm gonna come out the box and I'm gonna just show y'all what it is. And I have respect for her because of that. And I've been a big Beyonce fan since then, like a really big Beyonce fan. And I'm going to the Formation tour next month. Woohoo! And I know I'm going to get my money's worth for that tour. I'm so excited about that. But yeah, 6 inch featuring The Weeknd. Awesomeness. Loved it. Loved the visual for that part when, you know, you can see the lady walking down the street, the man on the phone looking. And then she's in the limo with the little low-cut hat on like a boss. Like, I just love it. Can we talk about the black girl magic in that video? Zendaya, Amanda Steinberg, Serena Williams, Halle Berry, the list goes on. Just the black girl magic was unparalleled. People have something to say about that. Once again, no one really cares. She can do what the hell she wants to do. And like I said, this is empowering black women. Yes, black women, us, black girls. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Of course, Formation. We don't really have to go into Formation. We already knew what the song Formation was about, what it stands for, and we've seen the video, so there's no need to go into that. But like I said, what I will say is that this album, for me, I got out of it was, it's about forgiveness and redemption, being strong within yourself, being strong within your beliefs, being strong because you're a woman. And we get torn down a lot by our own men. And I got that out of this album as well. We're always getting torn and beaten and put down. And constantly we have these men's backs. Constantly. Through whatever. And this song, the album gives me so much strength as a woman, as a black woman. I just love it. She knocked it out the park. She really did. As big as I was going to do a story time about Prince, but I'm not, because it's just going to make me sad. I'm still mourning him, and I'm just proud of Beyonce because she reminds me of Prince and Michael Jackson, you know, with this. They always thought out of the box. They always did what they wanted to do. They didn't conform to anyone's beliefs or standards, and they just did what the hell they wanted to do. And I love her for that. And I love them for inspiring her, because we know that they inspired her. We know this. They inspired millions of people. But the fact that Beyonce is a woman doing this, it's awesome. It really is. So if you guys don't have it, subscribe to Tidal. I've been paying $9.99 every month for a year and a half. I won tickets to the Anti-Tour with Rihanna through Tidal. You get to have cool playlists of different artists on Tidal. Prince's entire catalog is on Tidal. You cannot get it anywhere else. And there's a reason why he put his catalog on Tidal. I joined Tidal because I respect artists' integrity. And like I said, I'm just, no words. I watched that video. In some parts I was laughing, in some parts I was in tears. It just moved me to pieces. I have nothing bad to say about the album. The visual album, the concept of it, I have nothing bad to say. All I can say is I'm ready for May 7th, and I'm ready to have my review on this. I mean, people are on people's Instagrams and YouTubes like tearing down each other's throats behind this album. And I mean, I know that the thing was for Beyonce to get us to talk about it, but like I said, it's mainly men tearing down women about this. So some of the things she's talking about, no, you're just, as a man, you're just not going to understand it. But that doesn't mean that you still can't be a fan of hers, you know. But I mean, all that, oh, she was talking too much and it was too much. I mean, she was quoting poetry from Maya Angelou and Nina Simone and different, you know, well-respected black poets. I just enjoyed all of it. Like I said, sometimes you have to step out of yourself and open your eyes and your ears and kind of just really get into the video and the concept of it and the narrative of it, and maybe then you'd understand what she's talking about. So like I said, if you guys haven't seen it, go subscribe to Tidal. I don't know when it's going to be on iTunes, and I really honestly don't care, but I did hear she's going to put it up in 48 hours. I'm not for sure. So all right, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys again soon.